record.
There you go. Got it.
Yeah, here we go. So what do I mean by overextended stuff? Anything that it's already for the day moved up or moved down, right? Because remember, the first 30 minutes are the easy money. It's like a ping pong, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then the stock goes one direction
Right.
until around, 12:30, 1 o'clock, it goes the other direction. In this example, we have a perfect example here, Friday, right? So we had the first exactly 43 minutes of chop up and down battle.
Yeah.
And then we had one direction. And then we had the reversal or the other direction.
Right.
So where do you want to be if you're just like day trading? It's either you want to be in this, which is it takes a lot of skills if you're new into this, or you want to take this, which is the safest and bigger move, right? Down and then up. So, and same thing over here. First 30 minutes. Let's see what time this was 10:27. That's when it started. Until 10:27, it was chop.
Right.
By the way, I had the bottom on SPY today, and I had the top, so I had both.
Oh man, I almost caught that first stop right there in that square box. The first stop, not the bottom. The first stop.
Okay, this one here.
No, all the way to the top of that box. Right there. Yeah. right there in the middle. I almost got that. Like I was on it. I had my finger on the trigger.
Oh,
and then
damn.
I hesitated because I'm like, thinking of Friday being such a big red day.
Do not. Man.
You know what I mean? And I was I'm telling you, when that drop happened, I was like, okay. I was like that little meme throwing the papers up in the air.
Yeah, I know. That is the biggest mistake we could make, like what Friday, this happened on Friday, this, and that. And then I don't know. I'm pretty sure you heard me saying this a lot. I talk a lot about the 5 and 9 EMA on the daily. And then
on the daily, right.
Yeah, we got to the 5 here, and then we got to the 9. And where did we reject? Right off the 9. The 9 is this purple line right here, right?
Okay. Yeah.
This is where my 9 is. So it's pretty. So game plan for today. What was it? I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab a pullback. Right into this level here, which was right at the top.
Right. Yeah.
This candle, yeah, right. Which was, I got in just a little bit earlier because I wanted to grab the red. You know how I am. I want to grab the red candle.
Yeah.
And then I rolled it all the way up to the 9. I sold it at the 9. And then at the end of the day with you guys, what did I do? I shorted at the 9. We brought it all the way down to the VWAP.
Right.
So those are the money making trades, and because you have to think this. So how many shots do you have? Right? Are you using a cash or a margin account? If it's a cash account.
I'm doing cash. Yeah.
So, and then you got to wait for the best setups. Sometimes, which means just sit through the first 30 minutes.
Right.
Just sit through it and then take the trade. You know what I'm saying? So that is the best way, in my opinion, to daily trade. And that's how the $2,500 account, that's exactly what I did. So all the money that I made on that account was all with all the trades that I took on the day trading room. Exact same trades.
Oh, okay.
There's one or two that I took it on my own, but all the trades that were taken there, I took the same trades. So, and how to figure out So what are you struggling the most? So we can have this session today, so that way tomorrow I know you're going to be better. Because it's not going to be like only one session and then you're good to go. We're going to have to do this at least like once or twice a week,
right?
For you to just catch the.
I think, I mean, and I've been watching a lot how, especially like the SPY, like I've almost been watching it daily for the last, since you and I have been talking pretty much, just to see how it's been reacting, like to the 50, like you say, to VWAP. So I think sometimes I just hesitate because I guess out of nervousness that I'm gonna be wrong.
Look, 50 in VWAP. Push to the 50, sell. Push to the 50, sell. This was on Friday.
Right.
This is just how easy it is. Right? And then VWAP trade, the rejection to the VWAP here, a push to the VWAP, boom. Push to the VWAP, barely broke.
Right.
And then came right down. Push to the VWAP, down. And the 50. Same thing today. On over here. Okay, so a push to the VWAP, broke, but got sucked right up. So right off of this level here, that's why it's important to know the level and the move prior to the move, right?
So let me ask you this. So for instance, I know you said you pretty much almost caught the bottom of this.
No, I did.
Here.
I did. Not pretty much. I did catch the bottom.
Right. So, and then you wrote it all the way to the 9 on the daily.
Yeah, on the daily. Yes.
Right. Now, I guess my question is, I mean, I understand like if it gets to a daily, that's okay. No, oh, that's just fucking great. Did you get a message they will run out in 10 minutes?
Yeah, but we can get back in. I never heard of that shit, man. So
crazy. Yeah. No. All right. So the okay, so you run it all the way to the 9, which obviously that makes a lot of sense. If it gets there, you get out of the trade, you take your profit.
It has to, but listen.
That's what I'm trying to understand, because it's like, so for instance, all right, right there at 10 o'clock is the bottom, basically, right? Around 10 o'clock.
Yes, around 10. Yeah.
Right. So let's just say if you are up somewhere around a little bit past 10:30, you got the little push and then that pull back to VWAP. A little bit farther to the right. A little bit farther to the right. You get that little high, and and you get that big drop to VWAP.
To me, this is a buy.
Right. I understand that to you it's a buy, but are you still like, what are you doing? Like, are you taking in and out trades all the way in, or are you just holding your original position all the way through?
So that's the thing. So I trade. It all depends on a trade, right? So I'm gonna talk about today, and then I'm gonna talk about 2 different other ways that I trade.
Okay.
Today, so I started with 100 contracts right here.
Okay.
I sold it in the push, and I sold like 20 and then 20. So on the pull back into the VWAP, I bought those 40 back. Okay. I sold those 40 contracts at the push, and then on on this other red candle right here, boom, I bought the other. I bought the 40 contracts back again, and then it got chopped, and then on the switch to the VWAP, I sold 20. Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait, and then I added another 20 here. I got 40 total, and then I sold 40, boom, on this push, because I'm like, it's gonna be a double top. It's gonna get choppy.
Right.
But I still have my original 100 contracts. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Because all I'm doing is adding and selling my ads. I still have my original position.
Right. I see what you're saying. Okay.
And then on this drop back down to the VWAP, I'm like, okay, so I bought 40, so 20. And then I'm like, okay, so what do I need to see now? I don't know why this thing is just. I'm like, what do I need to see now? I need to see this holding as support. As long as this hold as support now, I'm good.
Right.
The trade is over. So, and then as soon as I sold my my puts right here at 390, it was actually right on this candle here. I sold my calls. I bought 20 puts. sold them at the 50.
Okay.
Boom, sold it all at the 50 and got in back on the push. Sold it on the break at the 50. I sold some at the 50 and some on the break.
Right.
Then got all out because I was targeting the VWAP.
Right.
And then right here, I was fucking around with 40 contracts, 40 puts, selling, adding, selling, buying back, just like boom, selling any green push, buying any red, selling, and then to the VWAP. And then I'm like, okay, I'm all set. Right there, I'm good with puts. And then with you guys, we took this it was a little lower. We took this position here.
Right. Yeah.
We took this position back to the VWAP.
Right. Yep.
And then, and then we got the other bounce. So, but that's what I was doing. So why was I doing that? Sometimes I'm even like, why am I'm holding my calls? I'm like, and then I'm just buying puts. Why holding my whole position in calls? I'm just like, oh, okay, a double top, boom, puts, double top, puts, double top, puts. While holding my calls. But that takes a lot of confidence, I know. And that can, if you're wrong, that can fuck things up. So that's why that's something, very advanced, because it could be very profitable. And then you buy puts, and then that money ends up taking your profit away. Right.
Right. Yeah.
So it could turn into a nightmare. So, and then what do I always talk about? Head and shoulders, man. Head and shoulders. Head and shoulders. I can't stress this shit enough, man. Head and shoulders. Head and shoulders. I can't stress this pattern enough. It's so clear. And then the thing is, whenever you're in doubt, what are the easiest pattern to trade? Double tops, double bottoms, and head and shoulders. Look for those. Trade those. Trade those. Boom, head and shoulders. And make sure, like, when you're looking at a head and shoulders, it's just like, because most people, they're looking for the most amazing head and shoulders, right?
Right. Yeah.
And then, which barely happens. They're looking for, a head and then a shoulder.
Yeah, the perfect,
yeah,
symmetrical.
Come on, yeah, exactly. Oh no, this shoulder's a little higher. This is not a head and shoulders. Come on, man. Like sometimes the head is here, the left shoulder is right here, and the right is right next to it.
Right.
But just make sure you identify them, because you're not gonna see like this like beautiful like head and shoulders like 100% symmetrical. Yeah, dude, you're not gonna find this anymore, man. Right. So or double bottoms and double tops, like on a market like this. Dude, to me everything is level, right? So every move that happens here, it's so predictable. That's why you see me saying, oh, it's gonna get to this level first, and then I even draw like live what's gonna happen, and then it happens, because everything is so predictable. So, but if I get biased, if I think about Friday, if I think about the news, I'll forget it. I'll forget everything about this. Okay. And to me, this is the only thing that matters to me, is this. And whenever I ignore it, whenever I let my feelings, emotions get involved, I fuck this up. And trust me. So not too long ago, last week I made a little mistake. I was able to fix it. I made a huge mistake that I was able to fix it, but because I changed my bias, I'm like, oh fuck it, it's the news, and then I changed the direction. I ignored the charts, and then I got deep into trouble. But with my system, I worked my way out of it, and came out on profit. So came out profitable. But I didn't need to take the heat. I took the heat for no reason, and the only reason why was because I turned biased.
Right. Okay.
If I let this talk to me, this is like just like English. Each candle is a letter, 10 candles or so is a word. And at the end of the day, here you have a story, right? So that's how I see, like, that's how I see candles. That's how I see trading, and then a lot of people go like, oh, but the internals, this and that, man. Internals, man. I'm gonna show you my internals here. My internals, if I show you how my internals were, you're gonna be like, what the heck? Like, it was crazy. I had like over 30 instruments. Now this is all I got for my internals. Right here. I got my tick, which I use for timing swings, timing entries sometimes, and then I got my VIX. This is it. I'm not looking at ad. I'm not looking at vol spread. I'm not looking at any of that crap. At the dollar, no, I'm not. I'm not looking at the skew. I'm not looking at the trend. No, I'm not.
Right.
It's a waste of time. At least in my opinion, it is. So, and then what's the beauty about just like on this setup right here, right? You see how this is my 5 EMA. Right. This is my 9. Above you see my 21. 21, my weekly 8. I recognize by the color.
Right.
So that's why I recommend people doing the same. I don't even mind, sharing the workspace with you if you want it. So I'm not supposed to, but